Hi, this is Makar, and today I'll be talking about the war updates in Ukraine for December 11th. So let's start with some data. So as of today, there are 94,140 Russian personnel being liquidated in Ukraine. That's plus 380 since the last day. Ukrainians also destroyed two tanks and three APVs yesterday, and also five vehicles and fuel tanks. Totally, there are 2,942 tanks being destroyed and 5,920 APVs being destroyed in Ukraine. So let's move to the map. Sumy and Chernigiv region. Russian army shelled Vintorivka and Mogritsa of Sumy region. That's here and here. In Kharkiv region, Russian army shelled Strelice, Zelene, Staritsa, Ogirtseva, Varvarivka, Chernyakів, Чугунівка, Dvorічna, and Ridkodub of Kharkiv region. That's pretty much all of these towns. All of this. Okay, Luhansk region and Kupiansk area. As you can see over here, Russian army shelled Західне, Кислівка, Табаївка, Піщане, Крохмальне, Берестове, and Terny of Kharkiv region. Also, they shelled Kupiansk as well. Ukrainian military repelled Russian attacks near Novoselivske of Luhansk region. That's right here. There was a development. Novoselivske. Okay, so it's a small development, but the front line has changed. As you can see, that's Novoselivske. As you can see, the second largest army in the world, Russia, was successful to occupy this small piece of territory, which is it's like dozens of feet. It's not even like a mile. It's so, such a success for Russian army. Success. So as you can see, since yesterday, it's barely nothing, but it is what it is. Now they control this piece of territory. Svatova Kreminna area. Svatova and Kreminna. Right here. Russian army shelled Novoyehorivka, Makiyevka, Ploshchanka, Nevske, and Dibrova. That's all yellow circled dots right here. Ukrainian military repelled Russian attacks near Chernopopivka and Zhitlivka. Over here. We're gonna go. Okay. Also, that's Ploshchanka. So there was a development near Ploshchanka, right here. Since yesterday, Russians, retreated a little bit. As of December 10th, the front line was, going right here. Now it's, let's zoom in. So basically, it's not in like villages or towns. It's just terrain. So they retreated from these hills. Okay. Now Bilohorivka area. Oh, here. Bilogorivka is here. Russian army shelled Dibrova, Verkhnyokamensky, and Spirne of Donetsk region in this area. Ukrainian military repelled Russian attacks near Bilogorivka, Serebryanka, and Verkhnyokamensky of Donetsk region. Right here, and right here. Soledar area. Okay. Also, there was a development in Bilogorivka. Let's zoom in. That's the Bilogorivka. So, as you can see, there was a change from 10th to 11th, from December 10th to 11th. They, took control of this hill. It's barely like, I don't know, dozens of feet. It's not even like in hundreds of feet. Also near Soledar, there is also a development right here. That's Soledar over here. Let's zoom in. So as of December 10th, the front line was like this, but on 11th, Yakovlivka has been liberated. There is no Ukrainian control established in Yakovlivka yet. It's in a gray zone, but seems like Russian troops retreated from this village. It's pretty small village. It's like 2,500 up to 3,000 feet long. It's super small, but still they retreated. Zoom out. So, Soledar area. Russian army shelled Berestove, Bilogorivka, Vesela, Yakovlivka, and Bakhmutske of Donetsk region, right here. Ukrainian military repelled Russian attacks near Bakhmutske of Donetsk region, over here. Two sides. Bakhmut area. Russian army shelled Bakhmut and Ukrainian multiple times, as you can see, and Opatny as well. And Ukrainian military repelled Russian attacks near Bakhmut. So that's over here. Moving to Kurdyumivka area. Oh, actually near Bakhmut, there was a development front line. So let's zoom in again. And we need to zoom really. Okay, so this bridge, you see there are like, some water. It's not lake, it's, some sort of like handmade lakes or something, like channels. So since yesterday, Russians advanced over this bridge. So they took control of this intersection right here. So they were able to basically land on this side of this line of small lakes or reservoirs. So that's the development right here. Kurdyumivka area. We'll be looking at this area, like this. Russian army shelled Kurdyumivka and Bilahora of Donetsk region. Ukrainian military repelled Russian attacks near Andriivka, right here. Avdiivka. Oh, and Russian army shelled Dylivka, Druzhba, Zalizne, and this town, which is Dylivka. Yeah, I mentioned that already. Okay. Donetsk area. There was some development in Donetsk. Oops. So in Donetsk, where's our Donetsk? Okay, right here. Shelling hit central Donetsk this morning. So let's see if the that's a photo that you see, as you can see in the ground. There's a hole, or result of shelling. Okay. So moving to Mariinka area. Mariinka is right here. That's Mariinka. Russian army shelled Mariinka, Kurakova, and Georgievka, these towns right here. In Vuhledar area, Russian army shelled Velika Novosilka multiple times. Neskучне, Причистівка, Зелене поле, Новосілка, Новопіль, Vremivka, and Vuhledar itself. So all of this area. Then, and as these towns as well. Zaporizhia region. Right here. Russian army shelled Novoandriivka, Оріхів, Гуляйполе, Дорожанка, Залізничне, and Mala Tokmachka of the Zaporizhia region. All of these towns were shelled by Russian army tonight. In Melitopol, down here, several explosions reported in Melitopol. Missile strike hit the hotel in Melitopol. Let's see if there is a video or photo. Cancel. Let's see. Okay, it's nothing. Anyhow, in Dnipropetrovsk region, right here, in Dnipropetrovsk region, Russian army shelled Marganets, this town of Dnipropetrovsk region. In Kherson and Mykolaiv regions, over here, Russian army shelled Kherson city, its suburbs on the right bank of Dnipro River, over here. Occupation authorities report shelling in central Oleshki, which is across the river, right here. That's under occupation right now. So, moving to Crimea. That's Crimea. According to occupation authorities, air defense was active in Simferopol. Fire reported at military barracks in Ichki town, formerly Radyanske or Sovetskaya, in occupied Crimea, right here. Occupation authorities prohibited movement of trucks over 1.5 tons via Kerch Bridge, over here. Let's see if there is a video. That's, by the way, the results of the shelling in Kherson city. Okay, so source. See, okay. So that's, as you can see, the fire in Ichki. So that's a military base in occupied Crimea, Russian military base. Okay, and the other video. That's a huge fire. Okay. That's it for today. I would like to thank you for watching this video. If you like it, please share it, and share it in the social medias, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much.